Okay, welcome everyone to our Beauty Buzz. It's August 13th. How you doing, Cheryl, towards the end of this super exciting incentive where we're inviting in new beauty bosses for $10?
I absolutely love it. I'm sad that there's only 10 days left. Or no, seven days left.
7 days left.
It's going faster than I thought.
So what are you doing to make the most of this incentive and adding all kinds of team members to your team shine?
I have been working with my downline members for them to do the recruiting and sending them different text ideas that they can send to for the leads and for their new representatives, because it's not just about recruiting people to join your team, but then you have to follow up with them so that they start out successfully and earn all those prizes that are available to them.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
onboarding.
Onboarding, yes.
Yes.
Let me share my screen here. I put together, hopefully I didn't close out of it. Let me see, there we go. So if you guys are in leadership, there's this fabulous report that is called Daily Contracts. And I just wanted to show the amazing momentum that is taking place with this Share the Love incentive. Team Momentum has added 463 new reps since July 11th. Like I am blown out of the water. And I see that Jane and Becky are our top recruiters. Then we have Amy and Miss Cheryl, Kim and Kim. We have 68 Team Momentum members who have added a person to their team just in this little over a month.
That's amazing. Emily, think about how long it took to get your team to 400 and something representatives.
Yeah, I mean, this is just crazy growth. And I'm so excited for all of you. We definitely want to share, hang on one second. Oops. Hopefully I didn't close out of the live. So let's go into our Beauty Buzz here. What are some of your pieces of advice, Cheryl, for new representatives who have just added their first team member?
Well, first of all, they should be sending out a welcome email to that person that signed up with them, follow up with a welcome text message, make sure that they're aware of the daily care collection. You just really want to do a great job at onboarding that new representative and let them know.
So as a new leadership rep, they probably don't even understand what onboarding means, because I know we use
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I just think we have like all this lingo that someone that's really new to it, we forget that they don't know some of the things that we say.
Well, one thing that I did was I shared your video to my team page about I'm in leadership, now what? And I think that's a good place to start for new leaders. But yeah, you need to go into youravon.com to the leadership page and learn everything you can about leadership. Because you do, when I mention onboarding, what that means is bringing that representative into Avon successfully, getting her started off right, and we call that onboarding. And there's a lot of things that you can do to help them get started, just like your upline helped you get started.
Yes. All right, let me, I'm gonna open it in Internet Explorer. My Chrome seems to be stuck on 5. Let's go in here. And the most important thing, I think, is, you know, really supporting and leading and guiding that new team member, no matter where you are in your representative cycle. So if you guys are both new, try to figure it out together, have fun with it. And most importantly, keep the excitement and the momentum going, because once you kind of like get off that beginning excitement, your activity kind of slows down. So you really want to keep inviting new friends, family, peers into the Avon opportunity, and just don't stop. Keep sharing the love and spreading the word. Yay!
It's to always stay positive. If you're not, do it in private. when you're projecting yourself out there to your team members and everything, you always want to come across as being positive and energetic. And if one of them is being negative or having issues, you want to approach that in a positive way and turn it around.
Yes. And same with attracting customers to you. You want to be excited about new products, be sharing them, be trying them yourself, because you are your best advertisement.
Be careful what you're posting on Facebook. I see people posting cuss words and just, you know, a lot of negative stuff out there. And when your customers see all that stuff, it's a huge turnoff. Don't post about your personal relationships. Just a suggestion. I know a lot of people think, well, it's my Facebook, I'm going to do what I want. But if you want to grow your business, you can't put that stuff on your Facebook profile.
Right. And I really encourage you to use Facebook as a tool. Use it for what it is, to enhance your relationships with your team, do team building. I do know that Facebook houses a lot of the drama and the negativity, and a lot of people comparing themselves to one another, which isn't very healthy. And I kind of avoided Facebook for a while, and it was really taking away from me being a leader. I didn't like the space that it was becoming. It was becoming a negative place for me. So I took that and made groups in the WhatsApp app on my phone, and it's really made a world of difference with our team. They're interacting with each other, I'm cheering them on. I can't always be there to answer questions, so they're doing an amazing job of supporting one another and providing that excitement and congratulations and recognition when they're achieving their goals.
I think there's been more activity within the WhatsApp and your team versus our Facebook team group page. I mean, it's just amazing.
It really is. And I think, you know, part of that is my fault from doing automated posts. But I do want to use Facebook as a source of information so that people are staying up to date. I just hope that if Facebook is becoming a negative space for you, that you don't look to Facebook to fulfill your business goals or your aspirations, even your happiness. So if a tool that you're using isn't adding to your business, I encourage you to find ways around it, and really use all these tools to your advantage, not as a keeping up with the Joneses kind of thing. So this Thursday is National Recruiting Day. So how many team members are we going to add, Cheryl?
I think that we're going to step it up, and in one day, Team Momentum is going to do, I'm going to say 30.
30. All right. Awesome. I'm gonna
more, but I'm trying to be a little bit conservative here.
Yes, I'm gonna go a little bit higher just because last Friday we had 22 new team additions. So I'm gonna go with 40. And what you can do is go on to the Avon USA representative Facebook page. And there's going to be live opportunity meetings being conducted by real representatives. What you want to be sure to do is that if you're sharing this video, you really want to include your link for your Facebook network to sign up with you. So always make sure that when you're sharing something from the USA page or that you're sharing from another representative, that you're including the link to bring them back to your page. I love the community and all of us sharing with one another. But we want to bring in our friends and family to our team. So definitely go on there and learn how to do the opportunity meeting. I encourage you to come up and do your own. If you're not to that place yet where you feel comfortable doing that, go ahead and share, but make sure that you're putting your links so that you're getting credit for it. So let's go to the Avon USA page. I think some people have kind of a harder time understanding how the social media really works. So it's super cool to come on here and share what Avon Corporate puts, but then make sure you're taking them back to your website. So we have our Make It Happen podcast. And I'm going to show you how I go grab my links so that if I wanted to share that podcast, I could bring them back to my website. So Avon 2.0, I'm loving the clean look to it. Just easier to navigate, prettier to look at, I believe. And a lot of cool effects down here. So here's my website, and if I hover over become a representative and I right click and say copy link, I would come in and use the Avon USA page and say make it happen with Avon, join my team. So that you see has my reference code in there. So if someone does click through to become a representative, they're going to be placed under our team. So I always say it's best to come up with your own material, but if you're stretched for time or you're just not feeling creative, it's better to share than to not do anything at all.
Right.
What do you got to add to that, Miss Cheryl?
Well, you were talking about linking back to your own page, and when we were at RepFest, they talked about, Avon Social talked about how on Avon Social, the links were going to be going back to our pages and everything. And so I normally use Buffer to do my posts, so I went into Avon Social to do it because I had another week's worth of posts to do. And I started putting the links in there, and after about 10 of them, it clicked in my head that, whoa, wait a minute, that doesn't go back to my page. It goes to the Avon generic site. So just want everybody to be careful. And if you're using Avon Social, it gives you the opportunity to put the product link in there. And when you do that, it is not going to your personal website.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Well, mine wasn't.
Huh. Okay. Because I know when they have links on
recruiting was.
Yeah. Huh.
But if you go into campaign.
Well, is it gonna? I'm not. Let's see.
Watch. I'll show you real quick. Go to campaigns up on top. Yeah, right there. Go to 18.
Oops, you want me to go? I just don't think it's gonna work because I still am in buffer, so I haven't.
No, you don't have to post anything. Just go. No, just click on the post. Yeah. Oh, because you're not connected. Okay, never mind.
Okay, so this is a great opportunity, though, to share all of the amazing material that is in Avon Social. And if you are not creative and not excited about doing your own social media, Avon has made it very easy for us with Multi-Brain, where they even tell you what you can post. While we're in here, I do want to show you the events and incentives. So I clicked on events and incentives, and then I'm going to click on incentives. And that's going to give me all kinds of different images to share this $10 opportunity. So you can either hook it up to Facebook and share directly from here, or you can download it and upload it yourself to your social media account. Got anything, Trey?
No, that was it. I wish I could. I'll have to show you another time what I'm referring to. So anytime you're sharing anything or posting anything, always make sure that you're checking the link to make sure that it's correct.
Okay. So,
it.
Oh, go ahead.
No, that was it.
Okay. Avon, rake in the cash. There's going to be opportunities to win up to $25,000. What would you do with $25,000 right now, Miss Cheryl?
I have a few bills that I would pay off, and then I would pack up my house. Well, I'd have somebody else pack up my house. I would move to Texas or Arkansas on the Texas border.
Awesome.
In a heartbeat.
Yes. All right. So always keep those bigger dreams, bigger goals in place, and then work hard to actually achieve them.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the hardest part, right? It's easy to dream. But you're going to get an opportunity for, what is it? Putting in orders during the campaigns 20 to 24?
Yeah, campaigns 20 to 24. And you have to beat your personal sales goals. And if you go into the guide on youravon.com, or no, mine was in an email. It told me what my goals were.
Oh.
Yeah, I got an email from Avon today, and it told me exactly what I had to earn during campaigns 20 to 24 in order to be entered into
rake in the cash.
Yeah.
Awesome. So guys, let me show you how I found this, because this is going to be one of your best sources of information that you want to check every Monday. It comes out Monday before lunch usually. So if you're still on the older version of Avon, you're still going to find it in the kind of the same place. So right now, if I click on Your Avon 2.0, I scroll down to the bottom and I can see my beauty buzz. I say view all so that I can check out all of the material. So on the older version, you would still click there and scroll down. It's going to be on your bottom right. And then to get to where those incentive guides were, you can click in the links within the beauty buzz.
So you're going to get one entry for every 10-pack of Campaign 19 brochures you order, above and beyond what you ordered in Campaign 18.
Cool. So more brochures equals more customers. I'm a big fan of committing to a bigger goal and then figuring out my way as I go. So committing sometimes is the hardest part for people. But I know when I commit to something that I'm going to put in the time and effort to do it well. So I encourage you guys to commit to buying more brochures, adding more customers, inviting people into the business. And
so for every $100 sale increase over the same campaign for the prior year in 20 to 24, so say in campaign 21 of 2017, you sold $250, and if in campaign 21 of this year, you sell $500, you're going to get 2 entries. So they're going to compare you to last year. And then I guess if you weren't a rep last year, they're just going to put it as you had $100 in sales last year.
Awesome. Cheryl's my details girl. So I'm not always good at the details. So Cheryl takes on. What?
That's for the $25,000 entry. They're going to do a bi-weekly drawing at the end of each campaign for $500.
Awesome.
Yes, and then they're also going to do all kinds of stuff. If you place an order in both campaigns 20 and 21, when you meet your personalized sales goal, you're going to get the exclusive My Why locket necklace. And you can put a photo of your why, whether it's your grandchildren, your children, yourself, a house, whatever you want. So this is, it's not just the one thing. There's different, what do you call it?
Different incentives or?
No, I can't think of the word.
Okay.
Different components to this incentive. It's not just the $25,000 cash. There's $500 cash giveaways, the locket. So go in there and look at the guide and the official rules and everything.
Awesome. And to always be ahead of the game with incentives, you always want to be increasing your own sales, building your team, and marketing your online store. So then you are already ahead of the game when a new incentive comes out.
You know, Emily, that's such a good point. Do you guys realize that if you just work your business as hard as you can, doing everything that you can to grow your customer base, grow your sales, grow your team, if you just do your best at everything, all of this stuff is going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's earning incentives or doing, you know, going on a trip or whatever, always do the best you can. And if you're there to earn an incentive, it's going to happen.
Yeah. I like to say you can never get jealous of yourself. So if you're tracking what you're doing and always improving upon that, you're in good shape. So it is the month of giving. It's Representative Appreciation Month. I hope you guys have your calendars. In my email of this recording, I'll include a link to the calendar. Print it out and join in the fun every day of August.
Make sure you like the Avon USA Representatives page and that you're following them.
Yes, that is another place that's a great source of information from corporate. You also want to always be watching your campaign insider. If we scroll down, we see the important videos to watch just to the left of our beauty buzz. All right, let's see. What's next?
They gave a 10 MacBook Airs today.
Ooh.
I don't know what
fancy.
that is, but I think it's good.
Fancy. Okay. Boost your online store sales. I have not had a chance to do any marketing for this yet, but I'm going to tomorrow. Cheryl, have you spread the word?
I have. I sent a text to, I don't have a whole lot of online customers, but I did send it to them. Most of my customers are elderly and they don't want to shop online, but I also shared it on my Avon Facebook business page. I shared it with my team so that they could share it. So yeah, I've done quite a bit. I need to do a blog still, a blog post.
Awesome. That's what I will do tomorrow. I'll do a blog post, an email. I'll get it out on social media. I will post it in our Facebook groups. I will text it. So here's an idea too. You could call up all your customers and say, hey, it's Customer Appreciation Week. You know, can I do anything to help you place your order? And by the way, if you spend $50 or more, you'll get this amazing free skincare kit. So use some of these deals and offers that Avon puts out there for us to try and boost your sales and get even more customers every single campaign.
It's not very often that they do it for an entire week.
No. So, and we had a heads up on it too. So that's awesome.
Good job, Avon.
Awesome. So Aspira, I am, well, first, I'm always wearing Avon. I have a lot of Mark jewelry on tonight. There we go. Cheryl has a Mark shirt on there, right? Earrings. Good. My makeup is all Avon. So be a walking billboard. You want to always be sharing the product. I am using my unlimited lashes every single night. I've only made it like 3 weeks so far. So I'm excited to see the end results. And Cheryl was quoted on the Avon Facebook page, so that's exciting. And what brought all this on is that I'm also taking my Aspira every day. So I hope that you're genuinely trying the products so you can give honest feedback, and we have amazing products, so it's not hard to say positive things about them. You can join on the Aspira Facebook Live August 20th. With Ashley and Janine. So super cool. Try to join in on those live events as much as you can. If you can't get on it live, go there to the page and it will still be there after the fact. And 2.0, I guess my third piece of that is don't spend all day on Facebook. I promise you can be way more productive if you just check in there a couple times a day. So there's my tough love. I really have like a love-hate with Facebook, don't I, Cheryl?
Yeah, I think everybody does. I'm going to start on Avon 2.0.
Okay, good.
I have to say that when I first switched over to it, I hated it. Oh, I hated it. I was so mad at myself. But you know what? I'm getting, it didn't take as long as I thought it would to get used to it. And I think it's like with anything else out there, there's always that learning curve. And there's some things that I think they should check. But once you get used to it, it's not so bad, everybody. Oh,
it's not so bad.
It's not.
Well, I love the fact that there are these easy jump to all the favorite apps that I visit. So I can log in, I can easily jump to Vibe, easily go into Alma. I think it's much cleaner, and I absolutely love that there's pictures.
Yeah. I want to point out something really important, you guys. If you switch over to 2.0, once you do that, your orders are going to start coming from Ohio, from the Ohio Distribution Center, Zanesville. Pasadena isn't going to be closing until mid-October, So as long as you don't switch over, you're still going to get your orders from Pasadena. But because I did switch over, they're now coming from Zanesville, and it's about a week delivery time on your orders. So it's a little adjustment. I'm not sure how I'm going to work that out, but just something to keep in mind. Once you switch, you can't go back.
Yes, that is what they're saying in here. There's also certain people that are automatically switched. So any reinstatements, new representatives who bought the $10 cut, and representatives who bought a kit but had not activated their account yet. So that is that. Is there anything else about 2.0 we want to mention? I guess with any big changes, there's always going to be resistance. You can buffer that resistance by not making a big deal out of it and preparing your customer for maybe a little bit of a longer wait. Usually people are much more understanding if you give them a heads up.
Yep. I let all my customers know, and I haven't had any complaints or anything. I didn't post any, I don't think I posted anything negative online about it. But like I said, now that I'm getting used to it, you know, it's not bad.
Yeah, I think it's a big improvement. I really like it. We have fundraising opportunities. So I hope you guys have signed up for your Making Strides Against Cancer walk. I'm going to the kickoff breakfast here in Rockford next week. So I invite you guys to get involved at your local event and that you sign up to either do Team Avon or to build your own team for your local Cancer Society walk. So Avon is now the national presenting sponsor. It's a huge deal, and I hope to see a lot of involvement from the Avon representatives.
I got my invite for our breakfast, but I'm not going to go because it's like a 2-hour drive. So I'm just going to wait for the event. But I'm excited because I know there's going to be a lot of people I know that are there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. And so there is a new fundraising presentation kit from Town and Country.
Kirby is so cute.
Oh, it doesn't like that I'm not logged in.
No. Herbie the Hedgehog is adorable. I went ahead, I was working on my next order, and I'm going to go ahead and order one so that I can do like a video promoting him. He's so cute.
Awesome. Cool. So then there's also this whole section on fundraising that you can get to through your Beauty Buzz. Alrighty, and so we have a new sweepstakes to share. Honestly, I don't know much about this yet. Today was my first time reading about it, so I'm definitely gonna check it out and see how it all works. That's usually how I learn the best, and then I can teach you guys. Do you have any input on this, Cheryl?
Well, I tried to do it, and it wouldn't work for me, and so I'm going to have to look into it a little bit more. I've been in bed most of the day, so I haven't accomplished a lot today.
Just because she didn't feel good.
Yes, I'm sick, I'm lazy, but as sick as I am, and I have a serious issue, I am still here, and I am still dedicated, so that's what you got to do. You got to work through it. But I was in bed all day. But yeah, I tried to share it because apparently, you know, before the sweepstakes, we didn't get anything out of it by sharing the sweepstakes. So what Avon has done is made the sweepstakes kind of like your own individual sweepstake, so that these customers are not doing it at the generic site is basically connected to you. And so you're able to go into, I believe it's Avon Social, to post about it. And again, I tried it today and I couldn't get it to work, but it wasn't my best day. So give me more time. I'll figure it out.
All right. We'll report on that when we have some more info.
Yes.
So really make the most out of this share the love opportunity. I'm reaching out to past team members. I'm reaching out to leads. I'm reaching out to anyone that's shown interest in becoming a rep. And then I have it all over my blogs. I have it on Facebook. Really just trying to reach out to as many people as you can using the different methods of communication. So think about how you can call, you can text, you can send a package in the mail. There's so many options when it comes to getting new customers or inviting new team members in.
And remember to follow up with them, because the whole share the love thing, it keeps going for another 2 campaigns with your new recruits, so that they can earn the extra kit with the 5 brochures, the bag, and the $100 starter kit. That's amazing.
Yeah. So I'll show you a report for that if you're in leadership. Lastly, we have our virtual sales meeting next Tuesday. I created an event for it in Makeup Marketing so that you can register. You can also come here and register. I always register for events, even if I can't go, so that I get the replays. All right, cool.
Yeah, I sent texts out to everybody whose first order was due. What date was that? August 6th?
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
And then the people whose order was due August 20th. And then even if they didn't place that first order by August 6th, I sent another text saying that they still have the opportunity to earn the bag by placing that order of 150. So it can be a little bit confusing, but you want to make sure that you get that information to those new recruits.
Yeah, and I actually like the image that's on the guide for leaders to directing our new team members what they need to do when. I think seeing the chart really helps getting a visual for it. So if you're a leader or if you're a brand new representative, make sure you're hitting these deadlines so that you get the rewards.
Yeah, there's a lot of deadlines there you gotta pay attention to.
Yep. So let's see, what else is happening, Miss Cheryl? Double dollars.
There's a little bit of confusion on campaign 19. My understanding is that you can't get double dollars on demos, because you're going to be ordering demos out of what, campaign 20 and campaign 21. It doesn't say no demos on there. I need to call leadership unless anybody has. I know that people have called Avon, and Avon has told them that demos do not count, but I'm more apt to call leadership and find out through them, because I can't find anything anywhere that says demos don't count. So I don't know, Emily.
Okay, but we're super excited for double dollars.
Yeah. Oh, of course. I'm sorry. I wasn't being negative. I just want to be helpful.
No, I know. It's okay. So did the flyer for the other double dollars, did that like come out too early? Because I haven't seen that online. Or was that?
I haven't seen it online. I think just us at RepFest got that information.
Okay, so that was, it's 22 through 26, your highest campaign.
Oh man, I should have cleaned my desk up.
That's okay, you don't have to. I think that's right. So it's, I mean, I don't know for sure, but I think that's what it was, 22 to 26. So basically just all of those holiday campaigns. So if you're new to Avon, campaign 22 through even 21, I think usually starts to have Christmas. Through campaign 1, those are our big holiday selling campaigns. So you can prepare by buying extra books. You can sign up to be at craft fairs, be at events. You can do fundraisers. So really make the most of the time of year and what's coming and what's going to be hot. Fragrance sales always shoot way up at holiday time. So maybe you want to prep by buying some of those demo bottles or making sure that you have a lot of samples on hand. Under rewards and recognition, you want to, just kidding. Is it under earnings now? Yes, okay, so under earnings, we have our PRP tracker. We also can always refer to this chart to remember how much we earn on different products. Let's see, our demo amounts. And then PRP tracker, we want to make sure that we hit President's Club. So if you're new to Avon and you've never hit President's Club, I really encourage you to check out this PRP tracker and see how close you are. So it's going to tell you, it should be on like what you're tracking towards. It's going to tell you your average and then how many campaigns remaining. It'll also tell you your current year sales and your prior year sales. So we're all responsible for our own success, right, Cheryl?
Yep. Sure enough.
Sure enough. And we're all going to go to Hawaii and Los Cabos next year. And it's going to be
San Antonio and New Orleans.
Yeah.
Busy year.
Busy. And we have a new product line coming out. So I am very excited about that. I'm growing longer lashes. We're just all going to be super beautiful.
Hot mamas. Woo!
Woohoo! So make sure you're looking at your What's News, reading through it, buying samples and demos, and really preparing for these campaigns before they start. So you're ready to put your goals into action when the campaign starts.
And always remember, if you're going to the store to buy it, check your own store first.
Yeah. I know. I'm excited to get my house put together because there's so many like rewards and incentives that I've won stuff, and we just never had the room to put it all up anywhere. So I'm excited to incorporate my Avon rewards into our new house.
Nice.
My office is a little bit of a secret, so I'm not gonna show that until it's really ready.
Oh man.
Oh man, even Cheryl, I'm keeping it.
Oh, man.
All right, well, I think we talked a long time. We went over our half hour. So make the most of the rest of the week. Limit your fun time. Make sure you're working. You gotta work hard so that you can play hard. And Avon can definitely do that for you. You can't just wish for it though. You really gotta work for it. Stop making excuses why you can't. Figure out how you can. Hold yourself accountable and develop amazing leaders so that at some point you're not working as hard.
I actually had somebody message me on Facebook today, and we had a long conversation. The last part was, how do you become an Avon queen? Or how did you become an Avon queen? Well, I don't consider myself a queen, but I told her I work my butt off.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the bottom line. I work my butt off, my tail off, whatever you want to call it. That you have to.
Yep, we put in the grind. All right, well, you guys have an amazing week, and we'll talk to you soon.